Welcome, traveler.
It's no secret that since ancient times, people have long been trying to communicate with the dead. Proof of that can be found in the Old Testament, in the book of Leviticus, theorized to have been written around the 7th century BCE. In that book, humans were warned not to seek after mediums and people who claimed to have the ability to contact the world of spirits. However, in the 19th century, humanity witnessed a dramatic turn of events. As if never before, religion and scientific exploration clashed, and people were caught in the middle of it. That's when séances rose to popularity. But what was the uproar about? As opposed to what most people would automatically assume after hearing the word séance, it wasn't actually meant to be used specifically for spiritualism. The word, in reality, comes from the French term séance, meaning sitting or session, and it was derived from the Old French séour, meaning to sit. Nowadays, however, we commonly use this word to talk about a spiritualist meeting where people communicate with ghosts and forces from the afterlife. This modern take on séances centers on a medium, a person who reputedly can make contact with spirits, and they will serve as the bridge connecting the physical world and the spiritual one. Oftentimes, the medium will try to go into a trance and use their body as a channel through which spirits may begin to commune. And this is where it gets really eerie. According to accounts, the participants would know that they have been successful in establishing a connection when they start hearing disembodied voices, either from somewhere in the room or through the medium. Occasionally, that would be followed by the appearance of a spectral figure. But most, if not all, of the reported incidents concerning séances typically involve the unexplained playing of mysterious music, unnatural moving objects, automatic writing, and even the peculiar forming of a light-colored viscous substance known as ectoplasm into the shape of a face, a limb, or a complete body. And all of these alleged manifestations were what ultimately caused séances to become the talk of the town in the mid-19th century. There was a certain mystique surrounding séances that people just couldn't look away from. Séances, at their core, are actually fairly simple. To perform this practice, one must hold two beliefs: that afterlife or a spiritual realm exists, and that it is possible to contact souls that wander around that world. Normally, séances would involve 6 to 8 participants who would gather in an unlit room and hold hands to form a circle. Led by the medium, they would attempt to contact the dearly departed through talking boards, spirit boards, and Ouija boards, in sittings that would be held no more than thrice a week. Attendees are usually those who wish to speak to a loved one that has recently died. Throughout history, there has been an unbelievable deal of séances done to help cope, more so console, surviving families and friends devastated by a person's passing. And famous examples of that would be Bess Houdini's séances to communicate with her late husband, renowned illusionist Harry Houdini, as well as Mary Todd Lincoln's White House sittings to contact her deceased child with then President Abraham Lincoln. But skeptics argue that mediums and séance practitioners are just exploiting the vulnerability of the bereaved in order for them to earn a living and gain mass popularity while doing so. And to this day, séances remain a hot topic in debates across the globe. At present, the existence of ghosts and the reality of seances remain yet to be proven by science. Many have tried to debunk spiritualism as a whole, using anomalistic psychology as a way to signify their point. And with today's technological advancements, denouncing the authenticity of seances would be more or less simple. But while the golden age of seances seems years behind us now, it is possible that the belief in the practice would still survive for decades, or even more to come. After all, there is a saying that people always believe what they want to believe. Well, can the same thing be said about you? Let us know below how you feel about seances and connecting and communing with the dead. My name is Sid Myers, and this is Lore Thrill.
Sleep tight.